Students, welcome to Excel tuition. In the last video we have solved some question answers on carbon and its compounds, and this is the part 2 of the lesson. So let us start. Answer the following question. What is a homologous series? Answer. A group of compounds of carbon having the same functional group is called a homologous series. Example: methanol CH3OH, ethanol C2H5OH, propanol C3H7OH, and butanol C4H9OH. Write the characteristics of homologous series. They have a same general formula for all compounds. They have same functional groups. They have same chemical but different physical properties. They have difference of CH2 between the two successive members. Fifth, difference between masses of two successive members is 14 AMU. Define covalent bond. The bond formed by sharing of electron pair between two atoms are known as covalent bond. Why carbon is tetravalent? Carbon is tetravalent because it has 4 electrons in its outermost shell. Define hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons are the compounds containing carbon and hydrogen atoms. 6. Carbon or covalent compounds are poor conductor of electricity. Why? Answer. Because carbon compounds have covalent bond, and in covalent bonds the electrons are shared between atoms and no charged particles or ions are formed. Why it is difficult for carbon to gain or lose 4 electrons? The reason is, first, if carbon gains 4 electrons, it would be difficult for the nucleus with 6 protons to hold on to 10 electrons. Second, to lose 4 electrons, carbon should require a large amount of energy. Carbon can form large number of compounds, or carbon is versatile in nature. Why? The answer is, it is due to the catenation, tetravalency, and tendency to form multiple bonds. Define catenation. The ability of carbon atom to form bonds with other carbon atom giving rise to a large molecule is called catenation. Next definition is saturated carbon compounds. Compounds of carbon which linked by only single bond between the carbon atom are called saturated carbon. Define unsaturated carbon compounds. Compounds of carbon having double or triple bond between their carbon atom are called unsaturated carbon. Next is, what are structural isomers? Compounds with identical molecular formula but different structures are called structural isomers. Example: butane C4H10. Butane occur either in a straight chain, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 C4 and H10. This is the branch chain structure of butane. Here 4 carbons are there and there are 10 hydrogen atoms. Functional group. The heteroatoms that replaces one or more hydrogen atom from hydrocarbon are called functional groups. Hydrogenation. The process of adding hydrogen to unsaturated hydrocarbon in the presence of catalysts like palladium and nickel to form saturated hydrocarbon is called hydrogenation. This is a addition reaction. Example of hydrogenation is C2H4 plus H2 in the presence of nickel, that is, here we use nickel as a catalyst to form C2H6. Here the hydrogen is added. Next is, define substitution reaction. When chlorine is added to a hydrocarbon like methane in presence of sunlight, the reaction is very fast and chlorine can replace the hydrogen atom one by one. This is called substitution reaction. Example: CH4, that is methane plus chlorine in presence of sunlight gives CH3Cl plus HCl. Here the chlorine is replaced. Then CH3Cl plus Cl2 in presence of sunlight gives CH2Cl2 plus HCl. Then CH2Cl2 plus Cl2 in presence of sunlight gives CHCl3 plus HCl. And CHCl3 plus Cl2 in presence of sunlight gives CCl4, that is carbon tetrachloride plus HCl. Now let us see the properties of ethanol. Ethanol is liquid at room temperature. It is a good solvent, soluble in water in all proportions. Pure ethanol is called absolute alcohol. Alcohol with color or dye is called denatured alcohol. Next is write some uses of ethanol. It is used as a solvent. It is active ingredient in all alcoholic drinks. It is used in medicine such as tincture, iodine, cough syrup and many tonics. Write a chemical reaction of ethanol with sodium. 2Na plus 2CH3CH2OH, that is ethanol with sodium gives sodium ethoxide, that is 2CH3CH2O Na. That means sodium is added in place of hydrogen and a hydrogen gas is evolved. Define esterification. Ethanoic acid react with absolute alcohol in presence of an acid catalyst to give an ester. This is called esterification. Example, ethanoic acid, that is CH3COOH plus CH3CH2OH. Ethanol, presence of acid as a catalyst, gives an ester. That is, ester is formed CH3CO, CH2, CH3. Now let us see some uses of esters. Ester is used as sweet smelling substance. It is used in making perfumes and flavoring agents. What is saponification? Esters reacts in presence of an acid or a base to give back alcohol and carboxylic acid. This reaction is called as saponification. CH3COO, C2H5 in presence of sodium hydroxide gives C2H2OH plus CH3COOH. The method of saponification is used in soap preparing industries to prepare soaps. Now let us see some differences between soap and detergents. First, soaps are ineffective in hard water. Detergents are effective in both hard and soft water. Second, the molecule of soap are sodium or potassium salt of long chain of carboxylic acid. Detergents are generally ammonia or sulfonate salts of long chain of carboxylic acid. What is micelle? A micelle is a cluster of soap molecule with their carboxylic end which are hydrophobic, directed towards the center of the cluster, and sodium or potassium ends which are hydrophilic on the surface of the cluster. So this is the diagram of a formation of micelle. Here this is the oil droplet at the center. Here it is a oil droplet and all these are the sodium at the end of the cluster.